Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This video is for you for the month ahead, month of June, your predictions, what's energy right now, or for those of you who might be lurking on a Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Let's get into it, okay? I'm using the Angel Wisdom Tarot. Let's get the energy for Pisces. Okay. Ooh, okay. We've got it. So, there's an end of a difficult time here. There's a lot of earth energy for you guys. You guys have been working really hard. And there's a bit of air. The wheel and the world are two very similar energies too. Okay, so let's start with the 10. The 10 of Wands shows this lady, and she's got all these wands, and she's got her head in her hands, and she's just like, for crap's sake, I've dropped all these wands. What am I going to do? Like she can't keep carrying them. And that's essentially the energy of this card. Working too hard or too many hours, the need for balance in life, let others help you, health problems due to stress. Okay, so there could be something going on there for you guys, Pisces. It might be time to follow up with a doctor's appointment and check in on your health, letting go of some of these things that are just like entirely too much. And the 7 of Cups, make a choice. Stop procrastinating or overanalyzing. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Too many options and addictions. So I feel like this kind of goes hand in hand with the 10 of Wands, carrying too many things, trying to do it all. And you're now being asked to make a choice. Like, which of these cups actually holds what you need to go forward into this next phase, and what do you need to let go of? Because ultimately you can't bring it all with you, because look at what happens when you're trying. I mean, come on. This card makes me laugh because of the way she's standing there, because we've all felt like this, right? Trying to carry too many things at once. Something's going to drop. We have to be realistic and practical. As much as we want to try and do it all, everybody has limitations. You're only human, right? We can't expect to carry the entire world on our backs. So your spirit is calling you to make a choice and decision. We've also got the Page of Swords. I really like this imagery. This is the first time this card has come out for me in a reading, which is actually interesting from this deck. I love all the butterflies around him. Logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt. An exciting intellectual challenge, brilliant ideas, information that you need but might be challenging to receive. Review all documents very carefully. Okay, Pisces. So this month, make sure, review your documents, check your emails, make sure that you don't have anything important emails missed in your junk folder. Double check that. Make sure you're not missing any messages or things that are important. That's coming through for you, okay? It's just a specific message for somebody. The World, a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment. Freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself, okay? There could be some travel, or maybe you've been able to travel lately, so being thankful for that, or planning out the travel. This World card also has all 4 elements on it, so thus indicates like a balance of the elements within yourself and being able to travel and take in some of the other elements as well. You guys being a water sign, you could be also traveling near water, but there's a lot of air. Well, there's air, fire, and water, and earth. So this is pretty balanced for you guys, actually. We've got these 3 earth cards too, which I think really signifies the work that you've been putting in. So let's start with the 7. The 7 of coins, seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future, the need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future, and unnecessary worry. So some of those seeds that you've planted, you might not totally be seeing the growth from them yet, but remember, there's still growth that's happening underneath the surface, even if you can't see it yet. So keep watering those seeds. Don't give up hope. We've also got the Ten of Pentacles here. So financial security for yourself and your family, inheritance or retirement, peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, passing on knowledge. Okay, so this is like a big happy family card, and having the kind of generational wealth that allows you to have peace in knowing that the ones after you are also going to be taken care of. And that's a huge kind of like security feeling that, you know, not everybody even gets to experience in this life. And we've got the Page of Earth, scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous, time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships, and a new area of study. Okay, Pisces. So it could be time to learn something new, reach out, look in and invest maybe into some kind of schooling to broaden your horizons. And also keeping in mind too that careers, promotions, and scholarships don't usually just happen without applying to them. So maybe look out and see if there's some grants, some funding available to you, some scholarships, and put in some effort there towards acquiring more, getting some more support to what you're working towards. Because it seems like you've got a big vision, especially if you're trying to carry all of these things and you have a lot of opportunities that are presenting themselves. But I feel like this Page of Swords is going to help you cut through some of the illusion and help you to see, like, Pisces can be so dreamy, and the dreams can help create that illusion feeling where you want to see like this potential outcome with every single little thing that comes your way. But the Page of Swords is going to really help you cut through that and gain some clarity so that you have, you know, maybe it's a little bit blunt, maybe not as soft of a delivery as we might like, but it will help you gain clarity so that you can go forward in the most aligned manner. Okay. We've got the Five of Wands. Conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions. Walk away from drama unless the situation is really worth your time. Then stand up for yourself. Very ambitious people. I think this is a really interesting representation of this card, showing it with the mirror. So it's like you're fighting other people, but you're also fighting with yourself in that certain sense of like, we're all one, right? So whatever you're seeing reflected in somebody else that you're not liking, you're butting heads with, you're fighting with them, it's really just a reflection of some part of yourself. And it's time to detach from that a bit, get out of the drama situation, and even do some time looking in the mirror. A mirror meditation could be helpful right now to help you get back to your own energy and determining whether or not it's worth your time. I think that's a really valuable skill. Knowing which battles are worth it can go a long way in this life. And it's something that, you know, no one's ever going to be perfect on, but it's something that we can always come back to and asking ourselves, you know, is it really worth this energy where you could be putting, maybe that's one of the wands that you don't want to carry anymore, is this battle with people that isn't really serving you, because arguing with them is probably not going to change anything or make your life better. It might not make their life better either. Sometimes it's better to just go your separate ways, right? The Wheel. This card is very cool. A fresh new start or the end of delays. Sudden or unexpected progress. A very positive change in your life. Travel or a new vehicle. Okay, so the Wheel and the World card, they have this similar holistic big energy, right? And with Pisces being the last of the zodiac, you guys also sort of have this almost like whole detached energy in a way where you're connected to like the universe, but you're almost less attached to the physical reality. And the wheel is always turning, right? Like we start and we go through the whole cycle of the zodiac. And Pisces, you're known for being wise souls. And maybe this is just an encouragement to get grounded with the earth, and a reminder too that even when things feel low, that wheel is always spinning and it's going to go up again. And when it's high, it's to enjoy that time because it's always spinning, and we might feel low again another time. And that's like part of that impermanence of life. I also think it's a cool depiction how the world has a face in the middle of it, and it's got the other tarot cards all the way around it. Also showing the Jupiter energy and Sagittarius energy, which is the explorer. Okay, so yeah, there might be some traveling or making plans to travel coming up in your future here. And with the star card, the star indicates the end of troubled times, okay? Have faith, the future is bright. Dreams come true, positive changes that bring an end to challenging times, the light at the end of the tunnel. So you've got Aquarius energy coming through as well. And this card shows the angel with one foot in the water and one foot on the earth. So this represents keeping one foot grounded in reality and having one foot in the subconscious or the spiritual realm. Not being just too much in one or the other. It is important to still be grounded here in the physical reality that you came to live. And yeah, so it feels like the energy for June is very light for you guys, Pisces. There's a lot of positive energies coming your way. And maybe there is a need to let go of a couple things, but the hard work that you've put in is ultimately paying off. As long as you don't hold on to unnecessary battles, you will be able to pave a new way for some new exciting adventures coming this month and beyond, okay? Adding on to this with the spell casting oracle. So we got the truth card, which also has a mirror in it. So you guys are really finding truth, Pisces. Wow, that's deep. Okay, so again, the mirror energy here. I feel like if you guys spend some time sitting in the mirror and really look at yourself, meditate, do some breathing exercises, or listen to a guided meditation, you will find some peace and some more clarity coming through and coming back to yourself, to your inner truth, and finding, that is a really interesting word. I don't pull this card very often from this deck, but it's very light. There's the butterfly, the transformation, and finding that energy within yourself. You're finding your own truth and also going on this adventure with the wheel and the world, finding something else too outside of yourself. You never know what you could find when you go on your adventures. So I think that's really cool, actually. I'm going to add on to this with a card from the Gateway of Light activation. For this one, I'm going to read the card to you from the book to get a little bit deeper with the reading. Ooh, this one's a good one. Shambhala initiations. Retreating to recharge, trusting in the process. Dharma. Wow. Okay. I'm obsessed with the imagery on this card. It's so beautiful. Pisces. Shambhala initiations. Okay, we're going to read this. Shambhala is known as Shangri-La, Shambhala initiations. Shambhala or Shambhala, also known as Shangri-La, is the city of light said to be hidden somewhere in the Himalayas near Tibet. According to theosophical teachings, this etheric retreat is where we can come into contact with some of the greatest spiritual adepts, enlightened teachers, and divine masters to ever walk the earth. In Buddhism and Hinduism, Shambhala is said to be the home of the god Shiva and of the Buddhas, enlightened beings. In the Bon tradition, every year, thousands make the pilgrimage to Mount Kailash, the supposed location of the hidden city, as this is said to bring good fortune. We can visit the etheric retreat of Shambhala during the dream state, astral travel, and meditation. If you feel it is calling you or that the energies of this gateway seem familiar, you may have been there before. The golden temple of Shambhala sits in the heart of the Himalayas between the physical and non-physical and is said to appear to seekers who are ready to expand their awareness. It is the sacred energetic temple of all enlightened masters, particularly those who are connected to the Eastern traditions. They form the Great Galactic Universal Council of Elders who support the turning of the wheel of Dharma. Whoa. Dharma is a Sanskrit word that relates to the unfolding of our life path. Connect. With your hands in the prayer position, imagine yourself surrounded by golden light. Say, Great masters and elders of Shambhala, thank you for helping me remember my Dharma so that I can have an enlightened awareness of the worlds. Your message. When things quieten down in your life, know that this isn't a failure, but an opportunity to retreat and recharge. In the busyness of the physical world, our spirit is often playing catch up with our body, to the point that it gets used to being overactive and overworked. When the great masters of Shambhala come to you, they are encouraging you to take time to be away from the outer world and dive into the inner world. If you have been moving full speed ahead, this gateway encourages you to slow down and retreat. Take time to gather your energy, spend time in meditation and reflection in order to gain a clearer awareness of your current situation. You will uncover many insights and gifts during this period. Realize that there is a master awakening within. Wow. That's a pretty powerful message there, Pisces. I don't know. I feel like the best got saved for last on this one. Don't tell the other signs, okay? I'm closing off your reading with a card from the Positive Affirmations. True manifesting is about receiving what is of the highest good for all. This is a really cool card. I don't think I've ever pulled this one either. True manifesting is about receiving what is of the highest good for all. Okay, that is your reading, Pisces. Thank you so much. This has been a reading for Pisces, a general reading. If you would like a more personalized reading, then you can always reach out to me. My email will be posted in the comments down below. You know what to do. Let me know if this resonates for you. I would love to hear it. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.